Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan, and here basically we are talking about the next generation, and this is basically connected with the attraction topic. So one person told that basically to have the next generation, basically IITs, IIMs, God family groups, and government, they have to do lots of hard work. They have to do lots of hard work, and here basically we in last part basically we told that God family basically decides whether the person's next generation is supposed to go or not supposed to go, supposed to go or not supposed to go, supposed to go or not supposed to go. So that basically God family decide. Government says that we basically don't interfere in the next generation because we are just a servant of the country basically. Our planet is not our basically. We are just a servant. We don't basically have any access in the universe basically. We are just a servant basically. So they say that basically God family basically decides whether the next generation is supposed to go or some not supposed to go. So like this basically the God family says that basically his generation is supposed to go and his generation is not supposed to. So according to that basically government says that basically we are doing the plan. According to that basically IITs, IIMs basically say that basically we are doing the plan. And this basically everything basically energy basically has already generated that next generation is supposed to go or next generation is not supposed to go. Few basically doctors says that basically his generation basically is worthless basically he can't basically his generation basically if he is not be able to basically earn the money, then basically what his next generation will do. So future plan basically like this basically the future plan, few sports groups also basically do the future plan like cricket. They basically takes decision only itself that this person next generation is not supposed to go, otherwise it will create problem to our sports industry basically. Assume that India basically, India sports group basically, assume that India cricket group basically, they say that basically this person basically might create problem in cricket, in Indian cricket basically, sorry. So we basically have to finish his next generation, and we have to finish him also basically, we have to finish him also. For that basically sports group basically becomes one basically. In this basically the Bollywood groups also basically supports them. Bollywood says that we will finish you, we will finish our Bollywood also for you, for cricket. Like this basically the attraction basically generated. An attraction basically has already generated. Like this basically all become one. This basically I'm just taking as an example. In real basically this has not happened. This is just basically as an example I'm taking. The cricket groups basically told that we will finish his next generation and we will finish him also. So Bollywood groups told that yeah basically we are also basically with you also because we are also coming in television industry. You are also coming in the television industry. So television industry union, there is one satellite basically in the sky, sorry in universe. That is the satellite basically, which is controlling entire television industry. That is the one. So that's union basically. They basically captures the entire union basically. They say that basically this is the union, and we basically merged this union and their task basically with universe. We already merged basically. We basically trust Bollywood group. We trust sports industry. We trust cricket industry. Like this basically they trusted and they basically merged the entire energy in the universe basically. They trusted basically. Like this, they told that basically we have already merged it. If anything happens, then basically you all will be responsible. Entire sports basically has already become one, Entire Bollywood group says that we have also basically supported a sports group. Like this, basically all has become one. So this basically union basically generated. This union basically generated, and that basically merged with the universe basically. Because universe group says that we trust you basically. We trust Bollywood. We trust Hollywood. Hollywood says that we are with Bollywood basically. They keeps on giving proof also that we are with you only. Bollywood also basically keeps on give proof that basically we are with you. You don't worry. Like this basically the entire union basically gets generated. This is just basically taken as a normal story basically. In real basically the Bollywood, Hollywood and sports industry are very good basically. When you will basically feel a personal experience, then basically you will really feel that basically how basically Bollywood groups are, how Hollywood groups are. And Bollywood groups say that we basically listens public basically. One of the person basically who basically was very smart basically, he told that no, basically whatever public basically say to us, that only basically will do, because public is giving money to us. Public is giving money to us basically. So basically we always listen public. And one person told that we basically listen company basically, because company basically gives the money to us. And company says that we basically are selling the product and publics are basically purchasing the product. So public demand basically comes into the picture. So the sports group basically says that whatever public say that basically we'll do. And public decides basically what to do, whether his next generation has supposed to go or his generation is not supposed to go. So like this basically the energy is also generated and it basically merged in the universe also. Because the universe group say that we basically trust government, we basically trust God family, we trust Bollywood, we trust Hollywood. Because why basically you have basically created, if you have basically been created by the earth planet owners basically, earth planet groups owner, then basically why we should basically do the all of the hard work basically, why basically you are basically created. That's why basically they trusted. And like this basically the universe basically group basically got generated, this energy basically. Just taking as an example, in really basically this has not happened. So this is basically one example, and the another example is this person generation is supposed to go. Supposed to go means he is supposed to get the next generation. So for that basically the next generation started. He's good person, he is good person basically. He is very good person basically. His nature is good, his behavior is good, he is good in basically each and everything basically. He is good in relationship, keeping the relationship. Like this basically his next generation started. So like that matrix also basically generated and merged with the universe. So two types of basically matrix generated. One basically his generation is not supposed to go. Another is that particular person's generation is supposed to go. So for that basically lots of plans happen, lots of things basically happen. Like this basically lots of things basically happen. So what are those plan basically? That basically we are going to discuss in next video. That is basically the attraction part. In attraction basically we are connected to next generation of the human basically. One human, his next generation is go supposed to go, and next basically person his generation is not supposed to go.